Hi, my name is Clayton Moliver. I'm a plastic surgeon in Houston, Texas. Dr. Nahai asked me to present our paper, which is published in the April edition of ASJ. I'm honored to do so. My co-authors, Dr. Kunert is the medical director of MTF. Dr. Culber serves on the board of directors. He's a hand surgeon and plastic surgeon. The paper is the role of endotoxin in sterile inflammation after implanted acellular dermal matrix, red breast syndrome explained. First of all, a shout out to MTF. You don't see many foundations, associations, companies pull back the curtain, as it were, to expose their inner workings, how they come to do certain things that really give them a competitive advantage in the market, but they felt it was important to do so for the greater good. So the paper surrounds 4 cases, 2 from myself and 2 from Dr. Culber. He had cases associated with hand surgery where they used ADM. Mine were breast cases where we used ADM. My cases turned out to be from the same donor. They were several months apart. But when MTF got our complaints, they notified us that the endotoxin levels were very, very high. What's interesting to note is that the American Board, or the American Association of Tissue Banking, does not require endotoxin examination of tissues. It's not on their required list. MTF started measuring it in early 2018, and what they shared with us was they had a dramatic to 0 complaints after they started screening for endotoxin in all of their tissue samples and ADM. And so this is an unusual report and paper in that there's no large series, there's no control group, except to say this is historical control by virtue of the fact that they log and report complaints about red breast syndrome. And after they changed one thing, endotoxin screening, it went to 0, as you can see in this graph from a letter that they published in another journal. By indirect evidence, our feeling is that endotoxin is probably the causative factor of red breast and newly described red hand syndrome. I hope you enjoy our paper. There are some drawbacks. We don't know if this is causative versus associative. There might be some selection bias, but I'll let you be the judge of that. Thank you for letting us present our paper.